To doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center Outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Hey there, Congresswoman Kat Kamak here, your conservative voice in our nation's capital. I'm so proud to be an advocate for the over 65,000 veterans here in North Central Florida. The new Ocala VA clinic is now open, providing important primary care and specialty services. If you're a veteran in the Ocala area, thank you for your service. Feel free to get in touch with our team by visiting us online at camac.house.gov. I'm Kat Kamak, and it is my honor to serve you.
This ad is paid for by official funds authorized by the U.S. House of Representatives.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust-proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Hey there, I have a question for you. Is your roof asphalt and does it look like it needs replacement? Did you get quotes and were you in sticker shock? Would you like to save not hundreds, but thousands of dollars? Did you call RoofMax? Well, call RoofMax with their patent-pending technology, which can add years to your roof without needing to replace it. And it's easy. You just pick up the phone for a free quote. Plus, they use state-of-the-art satellite technology to measure your roof. So, if your roof is over 7 years old, then you should call RoofMax today at 352-639-2777. That's 352-639-2777.
Hey, I didn't know it rained last night.
Oh, it didn't. Why do you say that?
Because little Johnny's in the backyard playing in that big mud puddle.
Did you leave the hose on?
No, the neighbor borrowed it yesterday.
Wait, is that the side where the septic
Johnny, get out of there!
Having septic problems? At Mike Scott Plumbing, we can make those septic worries disappear. We can pump your septic tank, repair your drain field, and, if needed, even install a whole new system. At Mike Scott Plumbing, we don't take crap from anyone. We take it from everyone. 237-2888. Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
Howdy, folks. RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Dad's service to our country is something we're so proud of. He made a difference and set a great example. Now it's our turn to honor the sacrifices he made for our family and this country. As veteran specialists, Hires Baxley Funeral Service helps us celebrate Dad's life and can help you too. Hires Baxley is here for you during your time of need or when planning for the future. For more information, call 352-484-0891 or visit hiresbaxley.com/choice.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back as we wrap up hour number 2 on this Monday of Daylight Savings. Man, that springing forward just messes with me. Susan Schmitz in the studio with me. We've been watching at home and at home and stuff. We've been following the crisis in Ukraine pretty closely.
Yes.
Because I've, with my history background and everything, I see parallels from stuff that happened in the 20th century. So I'm watching it pretty closely. And but a concept that I didn't even think of is happening right here in Florida that the Ukrainian crisis is affecting. And it's wealthy Russians and their purchase of real estate. 29% of all real estate transactions done by Russians in the United States is real estate bought in the state of Florida. Over almost a third of all real estate bought by wealthy Russians are bought in the state of Florida. They own. There's a place down in South Florida. It's what's it called? It's Sunny Isle Beach, that people are calling Little Moscow because so many rich Russians bought condos there.
Mm-hmm.
That's all but stopped because they can't get their money. They can't fly over here to come to their condos. So that city is seeing a financial crunch right now because a large portion of the people that would be vacationing, they come over during the spring because it's still cold in Russia. A large part of the people that would be coming to vacation there aren't coming because they can't fly here. One, because Russia's not allowed to land planes here, Russian airlines, and two, their money's frozen. So here's a city in Florida that its restaurants and its shopping and all is taking a major financial hit because of what's going on with Russia and Ukraine. And you don't think about things like that, how people want to say isolation, it's not our problem. Tell that to the people in, what is it, Summer Isle? Sunny Isle Beach? Tell the vendors in that area that it's not our problem as they're losing restaurant revenue. Now, the mayor of Sunny Isle Beach says they haven't seen, but probably they're down about 8 to 9%. And they don't know if it's still people worried about the pandemic and not coming, because they have a lot of people from the north that live in that area too, that vacation in that area. So, but you would think when it's so many Russians live there that it's called Little Moscow, that it would have a crunch. Now, it's not going to affect the real estate market across the United States at all, because less than 1% of all real estate purchased in the United States is purchased by wealthy Russians. So it's not going to affect the overall. But when 29% of all the transactions for real estate done by wealthy Russians is done in the state of Florida, there are going to be little towns like Sunny Isle Beach that see a deduction in money coming in because the people just aren't there. And that's something I never even crossed my radar to think about, that there would be little towns in Florida affected by the war in the Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
I
find it, well, I thought I read an article a week or so ago about homes being put up for sale because the Russians were selling them off to.
There are Russian oligarchs that are selling their property to saying, we don't want to be bothered. Okay, you don't want us there, we'll sell our property. That's happening. There's one Russian oligarch that owns the Chelsea football club. He's going to sell the football club, the soccer team, and donate all the proceeds from the sale to help the Ukrainian relief effort. So not all the Russians are behind Putin 100%. But
well, I would gather that the majority are not.
I would think.
I find it's kind of interesting with the United States that, because we're a free market, which means that other people that hold passports in other countries can buy here, kind of like what Hawaii went through, where it's owned by the Japanese and the Chinese.
A lot of Asians own property in Hawaii,
where like countries like Ireland and Italy, you have to be an Irish resident to own property. You
right.
can't.
You can rent. You can
I
lease.
can rent. I can
can't
lease.
Own.
I can't own.
Right.
And I'm sure other countries do it. I just know those two for sure.
Well, you lived in Ireland.
I lived in England.
England, that's right.
I mean, I visited Ireland for a couple weeks, but.
And would have bought if you'd have been allowed to, you'd have probably bought a home over there. At that time.
Scotland.
Yeah.
Oh, my heart.
But yeah,
we need to go there.
I was there in '91.
We need to go back.
It is the greenest place I've ever seen in my life. It literally in the summertime, it's the greenest place I've ever seen in my life. And you can't even explain it, how green it is.
I'll have to drive though, because I can drive on the other side of the road. On the other side of the car is stick shift.
Okay, all right. I can drive a stick shift. What kind of attitude is that? I learned to drive on a 3-speed on the column.
On what side of the car?
The correct side. How hard can it be? It's the same process.
Optically, it's a little bit. Just know that I lost a side view mirror.
Okay, well, and that does a lot to bolster that you need to be driving. That does, yeah. So, but yeah, I just didn't realize that the Ukrainian incident, the war going on in Ukraine, could affect the real estate market so much in Florida. But it does. The city of Sunny Isle Beach, which is a lot of Russians, it's called Little Moscow. They're losing revenue after they just came through the pandemic.
Right.
You know, this is putting a strain on top of a strain because they just came through the pandemic. Although you hear a lot of people complaining that spring break this year with the gas prices and all, they thought spring break was going to be off. No, because people really want to get out. Yeah, they really do.
I heard about a lot of plane delays, though, today.
Oh, OIA is almost a parking lot in Orlando. A lot of because of the weather, the nor'easter that was the storm that came through here is now wreaking havoc in the Northeast. It's not good. Travel is not good. And with it being spring break, Florida travel is not good anyway.
Right.
Because, you know, there's just lots of people coming to the state of Florida spring break. And a horrible story, I'll get into it in the 10 o'clock hour, concerning some cadets from the U.S. Military Academy, Army, the West Point, on spring break. Good morning. You got about 20 seconds. You're on Ocala Talks.
Good morning. Before you get dreams of the green glory of Scotland, you better look up what it takes to get to establish a 6 months residence, and then you got to extend it every 6 months.
Yeah, that's what I had to do when I lived there. I had to get 6 months, and then I had to reapply, but I was already there, so they just kind of like. Of course, it was years ago. It wasn't now, but.
And there is a lot of discrimination for Americans now.
Sonny, I'm not staying there 6 months. I'm staying there 5 days, playing a little golf, coming back home. That's what I'm doing.
Probably 3 weeks.
Well, you'll never get a chance to see the real thing of the area.
I just want to play golf, Sonny. That's all I want to do. Golf.
Yeah, you'll have no problems.
Well, thanks for the call. Thanks. We're up against a break. We'll be right back at this timeout. Susan will be taking leave. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, love you.
Yeah, talk to you later today. Have a good, safe trip on your deliveries today. We'll be back at this timeout. 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
Russia needs help with its invasion of Ukraine and is asking China. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham on Fox News Monday morning says Russia could be at a tipping point if America stays strong.
If we could reverse course and actually send the fighters in, that would be a morale booster for the Ukrainians, and it would hurt Putin because it shows that we're determined to stay in this fight.
President Trump hasn't said for sure if he will run in 2024, but he's doing a lot of teasing about it. He held a rally Saturday in Florence, South Carolina.
Other countries are lecturing us and telling us what to do. And that's why we are seeing chaos and mayhem and bloodshed all over the world.
5 people experiencing homelessness were shot, 2 of which were killed in a number of attacks in D.C. and New York City that police say were committed by the same suspect. They are encouraging people who are homeless to seek shelters for their safety. Thanks for listening. We are USA Radio News.
Hi, it's Rick. I'm at the Smith home. Where's Donnie?
Leaves and autumn bookings pile up for Rick's gutter cleaning service.
He's out? Come on.
He needs help before his bottom line gets clogged.
Okay, well, what about Cristiano? We still got 6 houses today.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Here's some great news. If you missed the deadline to sign up for health insurance, or if you just have a plan you're not happy with, you still have a choice. It's called MediShare. There are hundreds of thousands of members, and they love it. MediShare has a 98% customer satisfaction rating, and this is obviously huge. The typical family saves around $6,000 a year switching to MediShare. Find out more. They're great to talk to. 833-34-BIBLE. That's 833-34-BIBLE.
Pfizer says you should get a fourth COVID-19 shot.
Pfizer.
The new smartphone app providing farmers instant access to market data. That's coming up on This Land of Ours.
I'm Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Fried. Everyone knows Florida grows the world's best produce. From citrus to strawberries, watermelon to blueberries, our produce growers feed our families and the world. With over $125 million in annual revenue for growers, the Fresh from Florida program helps Florida farmers stay competitive in a tough marketplace. Learn more at followfreshfromflorida.com.
Why does Daddy spend so much time caring for the land, Mom?
When he's taking care of the land, he's really taking care of us.
How?
He wants us to have clean water to drink, fresh air to breathe, wildlife to enjoy, and he wants to leave this land better than he found it.
Sounds like Daddy loves us a lot.
He sure does.
Conservation, there's something in it for you. Call or visit your local USDA Service Center, brought to you by the Natural Resources Conservation Service.
Southeast AgNet is social. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, where you can be sure to find all of the agriculture news for the Southeast.
The USDA has launched USDA Market News, a free mobile app designed to give producers quick and easy access to recently published market information right at their fingertips, no matter where they are. Producers can search for markets based on location, by state, or commodity. They can easily add reports to the Favorites feature for quick access, share reports with colleagues, subscribe to reports, and receive notifications when a new report is published. The app is said to be very simple to use and includes built-in tutorials to help you get the most out of your experience. The app was recently introduced at the Cattle Industry Convention and National Cattlemen's Beef Association trade show, a fitting venue because the initial version of the app includes nearly 800 livestock, poultry, and grain market reports. I'm Kathy Isom, Southeast AgNet.
When it really counts, depend on the source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Today will be partly sunny with a high of 75 to 80, then increasing cloudiness this evening, low tonight 60 to 67. Cloudy on Tuesday, a couple of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. High tomorrow 79 to 84. Then thunderstorms in the area tomorrow afternoon will continue through Wednesday afternoon with a high of 76 to 83. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Join Gary and Don Crawford of Pinnacle Retirement Advisors for Retirement with Pinnacle, Saturday mornings at 9 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Don't miss Retirement with Pinnacle with Gary and Don Crawford, Saturday mornings at 9. Firm offers insurance services. Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through AE Wealth Management, LLC.
Hi, I'm Ryan Chamberlain, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of TPN. TPN is the new alternative to Facebook for those that are tired of being censored, the lack of free speech in our great country, and are looking to share your ideas, passions, dreams, and opinions on a platform that's filled with folks just like you. If you're looking to network and build relationships with those that value faith, family, free enterprise, and free speech, then TPN is your solution. TPN is where all voices are heard and where you can fight back against big tech. Go to www.gettpn.net/radio to download the app now. That's gettpn.net/radio.
This hour of Ocala Talks is brought to you in part by Blockers Furniture. Go see all their specials at blockersfurniture.com.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks, hour number 3 of the show. The legislative session has ended. The Senate and the House during this session, though, could not find common ground to deal with the property insurance market. The House and the Senate couldn't not work out differences on high-profile insurance bills. And the insurance debate's a serious debate because premiums are out of control. You get lost coverage, you get dropped. The Florida Department of Financial Services during the past 2 weeks went to court to be appointed a receiver for St. John's Insurance and Avatar Property and Casualty Insurance because they described the insurers as insolvent. They need to pass a bill that could lead to less insolvencies and less increases in cost of reinsurance. Reinsurance is initially backup insurance that insurers buy. But Jeff Brandeis, a St. Petersburg Republican, he's calling on the governor to call for a special session to address just this insurance problem. And here recently, it's been in the news over the last 6-8 months that insurers are dropping people left and right because their roofs are older than 10 years old. And it's because the fraudulent roof claims and stuff of that nature is causing insurance companies to pay out more. I can give you a case in point. I know someone who recently had a family member that somebody showed up at a family member's door and tried to strong-arm them into paying about 4 times more than what a roof should cost to get a roof, and was telling them that we'll handle the paperwork. You sign this. It gives us power to then deal with your insurance company and make the claim. And, if you don't sign this, I can't leave today without a signature. I can't let you think about it. We need to get this done. Your roof is in so bad a shape. And yes, it was somebody that was a little older, an elderly person. But these are the kind of things that are making insurance companies want to drop people in Florida. Your roof's supposed to last 20 to 25 years. Insurance companies are dropping you if it's older than 10 years. A roof's an expensive endeavor. You can't replace it every 10 years. Insurance companies want you to, though, so they don't have to have claims against it. They also want higher deductibles. Like an example, a homeowner with $3,000 in overall coverage could face a $6,000 deductible, up to a $6,000 deductible to replace the roof. I mean, most roofs cost between $10,000 and $12,000. Half of it you want it to be a deductible. Insurance companies, something needs to happen. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Good morning, Tom. It's Sonny again. When I bought my house, I had options, and I opted for the most better roofing material, shingles.
Right.
I got a roof that was guaranteed for 30 years. I understand the company's still in business, but I don't know. They say they'll just replace the shingles or something. Now, I still have my roof there. I guess in a few years more, I will have the 30 years. But I go out and I look at my roof all the time. I don't see any shingles lifting. I don't see any bare spots. I go all around and check for anything that's out of place on the roof, and I don't see a darn thing. And yet, if you go to sell your house and your house is in pristine condition, and you don't have a brand new roof on there, you're required in some. They tried to make you think you're required to put a new roof on it, and I can't. That part has been really bugging me lately. And like you said, the insurance companies won't insure you unless you sell the house with a new roof on it.
Well, yeah, they're saying anything over
unbelievable.
They're saying anything over 10 years old is a liability for the insurance company. So they're dropping people left and right. Thanks for the call, Sonny. I appreciate it. They're dropping people left and right for insurance fraud issues and everything because of unscrupulous lawsuits and everything that are made against the insurance company for roofing issues that don't exist. They're fraudulent lawsuits. And so they're dropping you. Well, a roof can last 20 to 30 years. And so the legislature has to step in and go, no, you can't do that, insurance companies. Well, the legislation, this session of the legislature has ended without them addressing this issue at all. They tried to get something done, but they couldn't. So insurance companies are free to drop you, it looks like, unless a special session is called by the governor to address this one issue. And they're not close. The Senate wants a more aggressive bill to Senate to be a more aggressive in trying to bolster private insurers, where the House wants to take, they want to take a less aggressive route. So they're not close in getting this bill even done. That's why the legislative session ended without anything being done. And it is to the detriment of homeowners and people who own property in Florida. Something we've had numerous lawyers on here touting how tort reform needs to happen and you need to do something to help the insurance companies so they don't have to pay out these frivolous lawsuits and these fraudulent lawsuits over roofs and everything in the state. And the legislature gave an effort, they say, but were unable to come up with an agreement on how to proceed with making sure that these fraudulent lawsuits and frivolous lawsuits don't go through, that are usually done by, when you roofer comes up and goes, hey, your roof is in bad shape, it needs to be replaced. I don't know how many plywood boards are going to have to be replaced under there because of how your shingles have let water underneath. It's going to be $40,000. Huh? Well, now they say, and look, we'll even take the aggravation of your insurance claim and all out of your hands, sign this piece of paper, we can then act in concert for you, and we'll file the insurance papers. That's the fraud the insurance companies are trying to avoid, and it is rampant in Florida. You hear 2 or 3 stories, on the news all the time about people trying to take advantage. And the legislature, so the insurance companies are getting out, and the legislature did nothing to address this to try to stop the insurance companies from getting out by giving them some assistance in dealing with these fraudulent lawsuits. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
You or your loved one being released from a hospital and wondering how you'll manage? Inform your physician that you want to go to Palm Garden of Ocala at 2700 Southwest 34th Street for your rehabilitation. Palm Garden provides pain management, post-discharge follow-up, diabetic care, psychosocial support, and so much more. Plus, they even offer outpatient rehab. This award-winning care facility has a team of licensed professionals dedicated to enhancing your independence. Call 352-854-6262 today.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Hey there, Congresswoman Kat Kamak here, your conservative voice in our nation's capital. Tax filing season is underway, and while the IRS works through its millions of backlog cases from prior years, our office is here to help you navigate the IRS. From delayed tax returns, missing stimulus payments, and so much more, you can reach out to our team at kamak.house.gov for help. I'm Kat Kamak, and it is my honor to serve you.
This ad is paid for by official funds authorized by the U.S. House of Representatives.
It's bow time. Ever taste something so good you just get Hooked like the Bojangler, the only fish sandwich splashed with Bo's famous seasoning. So we're having a fish fry, Bojangle style, spicing up premium fish fillets with the good stuff and slathering them with melty cheese and tangy tartar sauce to hook your taste buds with just one bite. Reel in a Bojangler today, only at Bojangles.
Catch the Bojangler at 4828 Southwest College Road here in Ocala.
Are you a veteran living in Florida? Do you want to earn while you learn? Call 954-434-8220 or visit our website at nsied.org now. Are you a veteran living in Florida who wants training in farming, ranching, and allied services? Are you a veteran living in Florida who wants help with job placement? Call 954-434-8220. North-South Institute Veteran Training Program is a mix of online and hands-on in-person training designed for you to earn while you learn. Once you register for the program, you'll get a stipend of approximately $300 per month for 3 months. And you can get an additional stipend to offset your travel expenses. You can also get another $75 for referring a veteran who completes the program. If you are a veteran living in Florida, call the North-South Institute Veteran Training Program now, 954-434-8220, or visit our website at nsied.org now.
Are you wasting time boxing up packages and going to the post office or the UPS store? Are you tired of not knowing what you'll pay when you get there? Just Ship offers pickup service and flat rate packages